there's a city, not just underground, but 8 levels deep, capable of hiding 20,000 people. No sunlight, no modern tools, and built over 1,000 years ago. Why would anyone build something like this? How did they even breathe down there? And the biggest question, how did an entire civilization carve this out of solid rock, by hand? Beneath the surface of Cappadocia lies something that sounds almost impossible. Derinkuyu Underground City, a hidden world designed not just to survive, but to disappear completely. Derinkuyu wasn't even fully known to the modern world until 1963, when a man renovating his home knocked down a wall and found a tunnel. That tunnel led to another, and another. What they uncovered was a vast underground network stretching about 60 meters deep. That's roughly the height of a 20-story building, flipped underground. And it wasn't just a cave, it was a fully functional city. We're talking living quarters, food storage rooms, wine and oil presses, chapels and schools, all carved directly into soft volcanic rock. But here's what makes it even more unbelievable. People didn't just visit this place, they lived here. So why go through all this effort? The answer is survival. Historians believe Derinkuyu was expanded during periods of invasion, especially during Byzantine times, when communities needed protection from raids. Instead of building walls upward, they built downward. Think about it like this. If an invading army arrived, an entire population could vanish, almost like the city itself had disappeared. And they didn't just hide for hours, they could stay underground for days, even weeks. Which raises a critical question. How did they survive down there? Because being underground isn't the hard part, breathing is. Derinkuyu solved this with an advanced ventilation system. There are over 50 ventilation shafts, including one that goes straight down through multiple levels. Fresh air could circulate deep into the city, even at its lowest points. To put that into perspective, that's like getting fresh airflow in a space the size of a subterranean apartment complex, without electricity. And then there's water. A deep well system provided access to groundwater, meaning people didn't have to go back to the surface. So now they had air, they had water. But what about safety? This is where things get even smarter. The entrances to Derinkuyu could be sealed using massive circular stone doors. These weren't small slabs. Some weighed hundreds of kilograms and could only be moved from the inside. Imagine a giant stone wheel rolled into place to block a tunnel. And the tunnels themselves? Narrow, tight, claustrophobic. In some areas, only one person could pass at a time, which means if invaders got in, they'd have to move single file, making them incredibly easy to defend. This wasn't just a hiding place, it was a fortress beneath the earth. Now picture daily life down there. No sunlight, limited space, thousands of people. And yet, this city was designed for exactly that. There were designated living areas for families, storage rooms to preserve food, areas believed to be used for livestock, even spaces for religious gatherings. It wasn't random, it was organized. Think of it like a vertical underground neighborhood, each level serving a purpose. And remember, all of this was carved by hand. No machines, no power tools, just human effort over generations. And here's something many people don't realize. Derinkuyu wasn't alone. It was part of a larger network of underground cities across Cappadocia. Some tunnels are believed to connect Derinkuyu to other underground complexes miles away. Miles. That's like building hidden passageways between entire towns, all beneath the surface. And while not all of these connections are fully mapped, the scale suggests something incredible. This wasn't just a single project. It was a regional survival system. So let's step back for a second. An underground city, 60 meters deep, capable of housing up to 20,000 people, with air circulation, water access, food storage systems, and long-term livability, all built without modern technology. No concrete, no electricity, no machines. Just knowledge, planning, and determination. And maybe the most fascinating part? It stayed hidden for centuries, right beneath people's feet. But here's where it gets even more haunting. Because one day, people simply stopped using it. No dramatic collapse, no final battle frozen in time, just silence. The rooms were left behind, the tunnels remained, the doors stayed in place, as if the city had fulfilled its purpose and was no longer needed. Over time, the world above moved on. New empires rose, old threats faded, and Derinkuyu slowly became a forgotten secret, buried not just under rock, but under history itself. Until that wall in 1963 brought it all back. And suddenly, something incredible became clear. For centuries, people were living their lives, building homes, raising families, completely unaware that beneath them was an entire hidden world. A world built out of fear, but sustained by intelligence. A place where survival wasn't left to chance. It was engineered. And maybe that's what makes Derinkuyu so powerful. It's not just about how deep it goes or how many people it could hold. It's about what it represents. The idea that when faced with uncertainty, with danger, with the unknown, humans don't just endure. We prepare. We adapt. We build the impossible. Even if it means carving an entire city into the heart of the earth, and somewhere beneath Cappadocia, those silent tunnels still remain. A reminder that history isn't always written above ground. Sometimes, it's hidden just below your feet. Derinkuyu isn't just an ancient structure, it's proof that when survival is on the line, human ingenuity doesn't just adapt, it goes deeper. Literally. It's hidden, just below your feet.